Good morning, and thank you for letting me speak today. So, I'm a new resident in Naples. I've been here about 3 years. I'm a retired detective from the New York City Police Department, and I came here today because I would like the right to not be poisoned. And I just think that I understand that this is a complex issue, and I think that when we get away from God and we get away from nature, that God kind of just shows Himself, and I don't think that he will be defied. So I think that our money would be much better spent going back to nature and bringing that balance back to our ecosystem. Because we're right now we have a very expensive system that's putting a band-aid on a bullet hole. And essentially we're using corporations and very expensive stuff like genetically modified mosquitoes, the chemical sprays from companies that have already been caught lying about their safety and their efficacy. So, and this is not, disputed. Corporations obviously have corporate interests, and the health of humans and the environment and animals has definitely never been one of them. So, I would really like to even ask, since I'm new to this, this is my first time at this meeting, I'd really like to. I don't know if I have to do a Freedom of Information Act request. I'd really like to see the chemicals that are being used, and I'd really like to see the placebo-controlled studies of what this is, of how effective this is, and what the effect is on the environment. Because I really fight to. I'm here to really live a natural, non-chemical lifestyle, and there's no informed consent with this. We know that this is going to. I'm sure that this is destroying ecosystems. We have a lot of proof of that. And as people giving human intervention, I really think it's essential that we restore the dragonflies. We have solutions: building bat houses, building bird houses. And from what I understand, bats are endangered here. So we're already spraying to destroy the animals that exist that are actually taking care of the mosquito problem. Bats can consume, I believe, 6 to 8,000 insects a night. I mean, this would be a fabulous way to start. There are other states doing this, like South Carolina, Charleston. I mean, North Carolina. They do build these bat houses and these bird houses that are, effective and really inexpensive solutions. I mean, this is so much better than a corporate structure. Um, so that's one thing. And I'm pretty sure that this is obviously having neurological agents. There's definitely going to be effects of the future that we're seeing, and I'm sure we're seeing it already. We have sickest population in the world in the United States. This is definitely, we can definitely not contribute to our own demise and the demise of the environment. And this issue is really no different than the fluoride issue and talking about geoengineering, which are no longer allowed in the state of Florida. And it's because there's no informed consent. We're basically being medicated with no choice, and there really has to be a choice when you're medicating or putting a poison and putting chemicals on people, because anything unnatural, the body is going to know and it is going to respond, and everybody will have a variety, obviously, of effects of that. And we're constantly in a state where we have to overcompensate with health. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for listening, and I really hope we can work together.